Walleye and pike fishing in early season is pretty simple in these Canadian lakes. The ice went out about 3 weeks ago, so the majority of fish are still concentrated shallow. Flat bays with incoming feeder rivers and creeks are prime habitat for both spawning pike and walleyes. Really pretty habitat in here. You know, early season fishing like this, your first inclination when you come to these back bays is to just cast at the bank, shallow water, wherever you got a creek coming in, any type of shallow water cover, weed beds, etc. But realistically, when you come into these back bays, there's actually depressions, and sometimes there's deeper creek channels in the center of the bay that could only be, 4 to 7, 8 foot of water. And a lot of times if the fish are inactive, they can be sitting in those little bit deeper pockets. So intermittently, as we're moving along the bank, and Jeff and I are both casting intermittently out into the center of the bay. I've seen it before on other Canadian lakes like this, and you'd pound them right in this exact center, just out in the center of the bay where they're just laying like logs. There's one. Ooh. Come here, buddy. A little bit better one. This guy, oop, perfect. There we go. We got him. They're starting to bite. It's sort of interesting is a lot of the guys at camp were saying that the best bite, believe it or not, which is sort of against the grain, when it warmed up and it got bright and sunny, that the fish got more active, which could be because the water temperature's been so cool. They actually have a real high water year, as well, just a really cool season. You know, I've been blessed over the years to come up to Northwest Ontario and do this big pike fishing a lot. And my favorite rod for this technique is actually a St. Croix Legend Elite 7-foot 6-inch medium heavy moderate fast rod. Now what we're doing is we're making long casts. A lot of times we're using relatively big hooks, and you're hooking the fish out on the end of the cast, so you need a pretty powerful stick. I like a real fast action reel. You're moving, covering a lot of ground, you're making long casts, you're trying, up in the shallow water, you don't want to get right on top of them. They can seem like they're really super aggressive, but we're holding back and making long casts. You're only in 3 to 5 foot of water a lot. But my reel is this is a Zillion TWHD 7.3 to 1 reel. It's got a real fast pickup ratio, which is really nice. A lot of times you hook these fish out on the end of the cast and they're really moving quick, so you need a real fast pickup. You need a real fast pickup like that one. There you go. Ooh. No, it's just a cookie cutter fish. I mean, that's what I mean. When you're processing a lot of fish doing this, and you want the right tackle, no question, that's going to really stand up to the abuse. For extraction time, a little dental work. There she is. There we go. That's all she wrote. But I mean, that's what I mean. You're catching a lot of fish. This is really fun fishing. Come on, buddy. Whoa, that's my favorite part of big snake fishing. They blow up by the side of the boat on a release. Oh, there he's got one. Got him? Big head.
Yeah,
Mr. Big Head. Oop, there's one. Oh, nope, another one.
All right, well, let's stick one out of this active pod, James.
Yep, buddy, there you go.
This sweet hookout tool from Bubba. Basically, you get down in here and grab the shaft of the hook, squeeze this handle, and you just pop it out. Boom. That is a magical tool, huh, James?
It is. I like that tool a lot. There you go. For early season pike, we bring a variety of baits, which include 4-inch casting spoons, half-ounce Terminator Pro Series spinner baits, 4 and 5-inch Storm wild-eyed swim shads, half-ounce VMC boxer jigs rigged with 5 and 7-inch Big Bite suicide shads, and of course, number 12 X-Wraps. Last but not least are 30 to 50 pound Terminator titanium leaders.
The nice thing about these particular leaders, they don't get bent out of shape like solid wire leaders can. One leader can take a lot of abuse.
Oop, there's one. Oop. Ooh. Come on. Whoa.
There you go, James.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, now you're talking.
There you go.
I got a nibble. A big nibble. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Come here. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh. There we go. Little sportier one, not a giant. They come a lot bigger than that one, but that's a nice one. I mean, when you know, throughout the course of the day, you catch a bunch of these, and then we're still looking for Mr. Big, or I should say Mrs. Big. We'll get her back in the water. Kipper. Let's get her back in the water. She's playing possum, I suspect. Yeah. But one thing that I do with like minnow baits like this, a lot of times we'll just put single hooks on there, or you'll just simply go in and flatten the barbs off. This is particularly when you're going through quite a few fish, you know, just to minimize the damage to the fish, so you can get them off really easy. So what I'll do is just go in there and flatten them off. A lot of times we fish in a lot of other provinces, and it's mandatory to flatten the barbs off.
That's more like it, huh? Yeah. Tugging.
Oh, there's one. I got another one.
That one too.
Yeah.
Ooh, right on now.
Now you're talking.
Doubles.
There's a big one there. Whoa, it's a big one. Whoa. Oh, no, it's not a big one. It's just a nice one. I'm sorry. I thought it was a real big one, yeah. Get on bites like this, you know.
Hog tied himself there.
Oh, I'm going to need the pliers. Oh, not too bad. That's a healthy one. You see, they're still a little bit roughed up. Some of these bigger males.
It's cool. You get in there on these bays like this, they can really be stacked up, huh?
Sunset Country welcomes you back. All you need is a passport to rediscover the wilderness and make dreams a reality. In Sunset Country, there's more lakes than people, a multi-species mecca for walleye, pike, bass, muskie, and trout. Ontario's bigger than Texas and closer than you think. Rekindle your passion and experience the greatest fishing destination on earth, Ontario Sunset Country.